In today's video, we'll introduce you to the avian world's most fearsome members, birds you'd be wise to avoid crossing paths with. Discover the African titan that even cheetahs tread lightly around, the feathered force capable of taking down a lion, and the world's most perilous bird boasting astounding capabilities. Brace yourself, these remarkable creatures are set to leave you in awe. Common loon. The common loon of the divers genus live in North America, as well as in some parts of Northern Europe, particularly Ireland. These birds cannot boast of some incredible sizes, but they're not small either. Body length is up to 90 cm, wing length is up to 40 centimeters, and weight is about 5 to 6 kilograms, not the biggest size is compensated by the main tool of the common loon, a sharp beak, which can do terrible things. The beaks of the common loon are so powerful and strong that many centuries ago, Indians used them as arrowheads. With its beak, the common loon can pierce through the body. Although the bird is not very aggressive, if something goes wrong, it will get angry and destroy an attacker. This, unfortunately, happened to one ornithologist who was killed by a common loon while banding. Some birds' main tool is their beaks, while other birds' main tool is their wings. One of our next heroes boasts huge and powerful wings that help him in both offense and defense and make him a very formidable bird. Stay tuned to find out what kind of bird it is. You'll also see the most aggressive African bird that attacks animals 5 times its size. Learn why gulls aren't as harmless as they seem, and finally, see the most dangerous bird in the world and find out what it can do. Let's move on. Lappet-Faced Vulture. I'm sure many of you have been waiting for the vulture in this video. Here it is. The Lappet-Faced Vulture is one of the most famous and dangerous representatives of the vulture subfamily. It's the only species of the genus. It inhabits the entire African continent as well as the Arabian Peninsula. This is one of the largest vultures in the world. Its body length reaches 115 centimeters. The wingspan reaches 3 meters and its weight is up to 14 kilograms. A peculiarity of the Lappet-Faced vultures is a bald head without feathers and down hair. The skin on the front and top of the head is light orange. The legs are bluish-gray. On the sides of the neck, on each side, there is a large skin lobe resembling a lappet, hence the name of the species. These dangerous monsters, like other vultures, mostly feed on carrion, but it doesn't stop there. There are reports that these powerful birds pounce on living gazelles and antelopes. In Africa, it's not only the locals who have heard about the Lappet-Faced vultures, but also animals, because how to explain that even super-fast cheetahs prefer to stay away from the dangerous beaks of these aggressive monsters? Harpy Eagle. Many often call the Harpy Eagle the most dangerous hawk on the entire planet, and that's with good reason. The American Harpy Eagle is one of the most massive birds in the hawk family. This hawk reaches a meter in length, weighs up to 9 kilograms, and its wingspan is about 2 meters, but the danger is not so much its size, but the harpy's aggression and its body features. The claws of this hawk are longer than those of a bear. The American Harpy Eagle easily kills its prey with its claws forward, or at least seriously injures it. Sloths, small monkeys, reptiles, and birds are the most common victims. Sometimes the American Harpy Eagle attacks domestic animals, chickens, cats, and even piglets. Fortunately, this predatory hawk doesn't care about humans. The clawed American Harpy Eagle won't attack a human unless a human goes straight for its nest. Mute swan. In the public mind, swans are seen as beautiful and graceful birds, and it's not surprising. Swans indeed look very beautiful and fascinating, but behind all this beauty hides a furious power and danger. The mute swan is an excellent proof of this. First of all, the swan size catches the eye. It reaches 180 centimeters in length, weighs up to 22.5 kilograms, and its wingspan is up to 240 centimeters. Impressive, isn't it? By the way, it's the wings that often serve as the main weapon when attacking or defending. Often the mute swan swoops down on the victim from the air, brings it to the ground with its massive wings, and then starts pinching it with its strong beak. The consequences of this bird's attack are serious soft tissue injuries, but sometimes it can be even more serious in history. There's a case of a mute swan attacking a man which ended in broken bones for the victim. So, although the mute swan looks beautiful, as well as other specimens of the Anatidae family, we should not forget that behind all that beauty sometimes hides a real threat. Gulls are considered to be quite harmless and non-hazardous birds, but we should not forget that gulls are different, and some of them can be very serious guys, with which it's better not to mess. European herring gulls. European herring gulls fall into this category. They're large birds of the gull family, widely spread in Europe, Asia, and North America. This bird has a really great size. Length is up to 60 centimeters, wingspan is up to 1.5 meters, and weight is about half a kilogram. All of this is supplemented by aggressive and very bad behavior, and the main weapon of the European herring gull, a sharp beak. Also, we should not forget about the high speed of their flight. European herring gulls fly not only over the seas, but also in coastal cities. So, a person walking along some embankment with an ice cream in their hand risks becoming a victim of the European herring gull attack. Diving at speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour, the European herring gull can attack a person, take away his food, and leave severe cuts. Not a pleasant experience, huh? Eurasian Eagle Owl. Surprised that the Eurasian Eagle Owl is included in this video. In the meantime, many experts consider the Eurasian Eagle Owl to be one of the most dangerous and threatening birds in the world. The main reason for that is the size of the owl. The length of the bird is 60 to 75 centimeters. The wingspan is a 160 to 190 cm, and the weight of males ranges from 2 to 3 kilograms. Living in Eurasia, eagle owls are one of the largest birds in their range. We should not forget about the power of these birds. While hunting, the eagle owl alternates between a short fluttering flight, low above the ground or water surface, and an equally short rest on an elevated position, from which it looks out for the prey. Upon sighting a potential prey, the eagle owl rushes at it and plunges its very sharp claws. Considering that eagle owls hunt at night, there's not much of a chance for the victim to survive, which makes these birds even more dangerous. Fortunately, eagle owls do not attack people, but at the same time they don't avoid them because these birds often live in urban areas. Ostrich. What do most people know about ostriches? Probably only that these birds don't fly, run around in circles, and hide their heads in the sand when they smell danger. In fact, ostriches are much more interesting creatures. First of all, the common ostrich is the biggest bird on the planet. Height of the ostrich can reach 270 centimeters. Moreover, this bird weighs over 150 kilos. Secondly, the ostrich might not be the smartest bird, but it's certainly one of the most dangerous birds in the world. Not surprisingly, try to fight a bird 3 meters high. But besides their impressive size, ostriches have one more incredible feature. Their sharp claws. Ostriches defend themselves with them from predators. In addition to claws, it's worth saying that ostriches are incredibly strong birds. They have a real knockout power. So just one precise punch is enough to knock an attacker out. Although ostriches are not confrontational birds, if they're threatened or cornered, they'll become uncontrollably aggressive and will defend themselves at all costs. There are credible stories of ostriches kill even formidable lions in a panic attack. Still think these birds are just big silly creatures. Africa is known for its dangerous animals. There are lions, rhinos, hippos, crocodiles, and a lot of other not-so-kind animals. You can add another animal to the collection of African monsters, the crowned eagle, which belongs to the family of hawks. With a wingspan of 2 meters and weighing 7 kilos, the crowned eagle is the largest African forest eagle. But what makes this eagle dangerous are not its wingspan and weight, but its incredible aggression, lightning attacks, and deadly claws. The crowned eagle stalks its prey, sitting motionless on a tree, and then suddenly lunges at an animal that may be 5 times heavier than it. Not too heavy prey is carried to a nest or high up on a tree, where the crowned eagle eats it completely along with the bones. As for the larger prey, the crowned eagle fights, kills, and eats it on the ground. Often monkeys, a favorite dainty of the crowned eagle, get caught in the claws of this monster, but it's not only animals that are attacked by these eagles. If an eagle sitting in a nest smells danger, it can pounce ferociously on humans as well, which can end in serious injuries. For this reason, the crowned eagles are rightfully called one of the most dangerous birds in the world. Cassowary. Probably when you heard the facts about the crowned eagles, you thought that there's no bird in the world more dangerous than it. In fact, there is, and according to many scientists, publications, and experts, such a bird is a cassowary, the main hero of this video. There's an explanation for this because of the conscience of the cassowaries are a couple of ruined lives. In 1926, Philip McLean from Australia fell a victim to the cassowary, and in 2019, a farmer, Marvin Hijos, was killed by the bird. In addition, more than 200 human attacks by cassowaries have been recorded throughout history. All in all, these birds are definitely not to be trifled with. Interestingly, cassowaries are flightless birds. If you started to worry when you heard about the horrific attacks, you shouldn't. Majority of you probably won't encounter cassowaries because they live in the rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia. Sleek and attractive looking, cassowaries are little more than smoke and mirrors. They have a deadly weapon, claws, which are often more than 10 centimeters in length. Add to this a height of about 180 centimeters, a weight of about 60 kilograms, and powerful legs that provide a leaping ability of up to 1 meter, and you'll get a truly dangerous monster. However, cassowaries can't be called very aggressive. For the most part, they only attack if a human invades their territory or threatens their baby birds, but even in neutral territory, you should stay away from them. Because you never know what these killers can do. That's all, guys. Press the like button if you like the video, subscribe, and don't forget to stay notified of upcoming videos. Check out some more of our stuff, and we'll see you later.